Mike, people have been waiting a long time for this to happen, and a lot of them are excited. If I take a step to the side here, you can see there's a few groups already gathering here. The first Friday since these rules or new restrictions eased off here. We've got about 10 people there and a couple of dogs hanging out. Now, these rules came into effect yesterday, effective immediately, and as you can tell, people are already taking advantage of it. And while there is some excitement, there is also some concern. Now, one expert warns rules may tighten up again and soon. We spoke to a COVID modeler who says if things continue as they are, the spread of variants could eventually mean the province will have to be forced to take some steps back in just a matter of weeks.
It's been a while, so we're looking forward to it.
Heading into the weekend, beaches like this one at English Bay may get busier than normal, with groups now allowed to gather for the first time since November.
Picnic, patio, play a little bit of spike ball, a little bit of basketball, everything that we couldn't do before.
And be able to open a little bit the bubble, because it's been a year, so.
Yesterday, BC's top doctor announced the outdoor gatherings were allowed with as many as 10 people.
This means your children can have a play date with their friends over the March break, but with their same group of friends.
I think a lot of people were just so pent up about such strict rules that this feels like something like, okay, I can do something that feels good, that's safe, that is not against the rules.
But is it too much too soon? UBC professor and COVID modeler Dr. Sally Otto anticipates that variant will become the dominant strain in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Once that happens, Dr. Otto believes rules will tighten up again.
We're going to have to decrease, once that becomes the most common strain in BC, we are going to have to constrain our activities.
But this epidemiologist doesn't believe outdoor gatherings will have an impact on the spread of the variant.
What I've seen around the world over the last year, I don't believe that outdoor gatherings are going to have a particularly noticeable impact on our pandemic.
And BC's premier is confident in the decision.
Came to the determination that we can relax those items with respect to the number of people gathering. We still want to be, again, vigilant, but we can have a little bit more joy.
While gatherings of 10 are okay outdoors, they are still banned indoors. And Dr. Bonnie Henry emphasizes that physical distancing is still very much important.
At least we can get back to somewhat normal, right?
Many British Columbians hope this is the first step to a more relaxed spring ahead. Now, if you have school-aged children, Dr. Bonnie Henry says to make sure that group of 10 includes or is part of your child's school cohort already. So it's not a separate group of 10, to make sure that that's already somewhat in your school bubble. Meanwhile, WorkSafe BC is also enforcing or increasing enforcement and inspections starting this weekend for spring break, as well as the upcoming St. Patrick's Day next week. It says its focus is going to be on ski hills, amusement facilities, and food services, among other things. Mike?
All right, nice to see people getting outside tonight. Isabelle Raghem, live at David Lamb Park in Vancouver tonight.